He screaming his name, he haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
And just say, you know, just talk shit about dude just because he talking shit about me.
Yeah.
Because Keyshawn ain't doing nothing but getting better and better and better.
Thanks for Gervonta. Davis gave Keyshawn Davis a strong warning after he recently called him out. This happened after Keyshawn beat Gustavo Lamos by knockout in the second round. He then dared Gervonta by saying, "Hey Gervonta, knock knock." Keyshawn asked about signing with GTD Promotions in private texts that Gervonta leaked, indicating a previous interest in working together. Tensions rose on social media, with both fighters making angry comments and Gervonta deactivating his account during the feud. Bob Arum says he doesn't think Gervonta will want to fight Keyshawn because Keyshawn is so strong that most fighters don't want to go up against him. Arum thinks Keyshawn's skill and power make him a dangerous opponent, and many top fighters prefer to avoid such a tough challenge in the ring, all right?
All right, Hans, Chairman Story here with Bob Arum, the legend. How you feeling today, man?
Good.
What are your thoughts on this, on Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Baranchek? A lot of people think Keyshawn is going to kind of walk through him. How do you see the fight, man?
It's a tough fight, but, you know, we look on Keyshawn as being a superstar, and so as an upcoming superstar, he's got to do these fights. Got to win titles from really serious fighters.
Is it difficult for you to kind of navigate his career only from the standpoint of after this fight, he wants the other big fights. He wants like a Gervonta Davis. He wants a Lomachenko. Is it difficult to kind of navigate to those fights, or do you think that'll be relatively easy?
Well, again, it depends on who is available. I mean, I can't guarantee that Lomachenko will be available. I don't know if Lomachenko is going to fight anymore. The doctor is evaluating his back and so forth. As far as Tank Davis is concerned, that would be a great fight. But I don't know if Tank Davis is up to fighting a Keyshawn Davis. Remember, Keyshawn is very, very talented. And a lot of guys are really hesitant to fight him.
Keyshawn Davis has made it clear that he wants to play against the best players in his division, and Gervonta Tank is one of them. Davis calling out Tank. Keyshawn said he wants to compete with top-tier fighters, which shows he's not just looking for easy matches. He knows how hard Tank is, but instead of dodging it, he welcomes it. This call-out has sparked discussions in the boxing world, with fans and experts wondering if Keane is ready to take on one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport today.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short it out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short ain't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Even though I wanted to fight him, Keyshawn has never hidden his admiration for Gervonta Davis. He admits that Tank is the current face of boxing and respects his skills inside the ring. Khan appreciates Tank's ability to dominate his opponent and recognizes the unique power and precision that make him one of the best in the game. This mutual respect adds an interesting layer to the potential matchup. While Keyshawn wants to fight him, he also studies Tank's craft and understands what makes him such a threat to anyone who steps in the ring.
Said he's now the new face of boxing. What do you think?
For sure, he's the face of boxing. I don't have no problem with saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves everything that's coming to him. He's the face of boxing for sure.
And he's that guy. You talked about how good Shakur is. Do you think people sleep on Tank's skills? Because they just see him as a knockout artist?
Who sleep on Tank's skills? Nah, nobody sleep on Tank. Like,
well, I just go because so many people just think he's a knockout artist, but I think they underestimate his boxing IQ.
And back in 2021, in August, I sparred Tank, and he's skilled. Like, he's skillfully. Like, he's like, you can watch me fight, you know I'm skilled. When I got in the ring with him, he's skillfully great. He's great. Like, Tank is all the way around a great fighter for sure. He's for sure like Shakur the man. Tank the man too. Tank the man to beat right now because he got the popularity and the skill. You know what I'm saying? Shakur the man right now, but he's just not as popular as
Termal Moten, a rising boxing talent, has spoken highly of Gervonta Davis, calling him a killing machine. Moten sees Tank as one of the most dangerous fighters in the world, noting that he has already cracked the top 15 fighters globally. This statement highlights the level of threat Tank poses to any opponent, including Keyshawn. Moten's words emphasize how respected and feared Tank is in the boxing community, reinforcing why a fight between him and Keyshawn would be a massive challenge for the young contender.
Davis is 28. Here's a young man that is being built to be the Tank Davis killing machine. I just need to know, number one, if you think it's reality and at one point will it happen? He just cracked the top 15 in the world. Kamal Moten did not take Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beef personal until in June, our boy Tanky Tank decided to block him and not have him on his card. Kamal Moten will do whatever it takes to make sure he gets in the ring with Tank Davis. And he's 18 years old.
He's a featherweight.
He's already cracking top 15.
He's a featherweight.
Tank Davis is 27. Does Kamal need to run it up to 15-0? Can they look at him as being fast-tracked like Lomachenko? Can he get a David Morale? Can he be 10-0? Can he be a Marjamov? Can he face Tank?
Claressa Shields, a multi-division boxing champion, has expressed her interest in seeing Gervonta Davis fight Shakur Stevenson before taking on Keyshawn Davis. In her opinion, Shakur is the more established fighter at the moment, and a fight between him and Tank would be a major event in boxing. She believes that Keyshawn still has time to build his career before stepping in with Tank. This view aligns with many others in the boxing world who think Keyshawn should wait before taking on such a dangerous opponent.
Fight real quick, man. Is that okay? Can I get your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance? No, I was saying, can I get your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance just now?
Keyshawn a dog, man. That's the reason I came.
When you look at Keyshawn's fight just now, obviously he's getting a lot of like traction with like a Gervonta Davis fight. I know you love both of them, but which fight do you think is more? Which fight do you want to see more? Shakur versus Tank or Tank versus Keyshawn?
I want to see both of them, but I want to see Shakur versus Tank first. I think Shakur is three-time division world champion, Olympic silver medalist. Like, he put in more time in the game. Like, he's on his way up for sure, but I think right now Shakur should get that fight. It's been in the making for so many years. Why keep over that? It really don't make sense.
What needs to happen for that fight to happen, James?
I don't know. The guys negotiated something. I mean, this is what happens between fights, right? You got a fighter and you have an opponent, and they say they want to fight each other. So it's somebody that they don't want to fight. So who is it that they don't want to fight? So at the end of the day, if Tank want to fight against Shakur, if Shakur want to fight Tank, the fight happens. Same thing with Keyshawn.
Legendary boxer. Roy Jones Jr. has praised Tank Davis for his incredible power and skill. He referred to Tank as a bad dude in the ring, stressing his ability to dismantle opponents with his explosiveness. Jones Jr. recognizes Tank's ability and sees him as one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport. His words add more weight to the case that Keyshawn may be stepping into deep waters if he chooses to fight Tank.
The best ones out there is what they don't know gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's the different kind of character when it comes to his mouth. Yeah. Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound for pound, the best ones of the coup. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coup to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do it left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
We're gonna have some music on that bit.
Many analysts think that a potential Keane versus Javon fight could resemble the recent bout between Frank Martin and Keyshawn. The styles, speed, and skills involved make it a compelling comparison. Keyshawn himself sees similarities between his mentality and Tank's. He thinks that both he and Gervonta bring the same level of intensity, focus, and hunger to the sport. According to Keyshawn, their styles complement each other, which would make for an action-packed fight. Interview: 9 recently dismissed claims that Gervonta Tank Davis would easily beat Keyshawn Davis, calling it cap. He thinks Keyshawn has a diverse skill set and a strong support system, including Shakur Stevenson, which gives him a major advantage. BAC argued that Tank depends on one particular style that doesn't change, while Keyshawn and his team have multiple strategies to adjust mid-fight. He even suggested that Keyshawn could stop Gervonta, as Tank's approach can only take him so far before he faces the right person. BAC firmly believes Keyshawn has the tools to dominate and finally stop Gervonta in a fight.